So apparently, according to Russia, weapons sent to the Ukraine are being used against the police in France. But what I really, really want to know is who the hell dressed this woman?
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously. And I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Yeah, man. True Slinger coming at you one more damn time. 104 times strong. God, stronger every day, man. Yeah, July 7th. Sorry, overexcited maybe? Okay. Day 92, right? Day 92. Still got the straitjacket on, my mascot over there, because everything's about batshit crazy and fit to be tied, right? Still. But, feeling up. Yeah, I had a good day. I hope you had a good day. Glad to be here with you. The world is still kind of melting, my understanding. I've just been told we're researching a news story. There may be some breaking news. Something about the Dutch government collapsing, right? That sounds pretty serious. So we're going to get some more information on that, and we'll get back to you as things go on. But, hey, our government isn't looking too good. France wasn't looking good last week. I don't know, but apparently magically it just went away. I mean, I don't know. We're trying to keep an eye on it, but it's strange. But yeah, there's just a bunch of crap going on. We got a lot of stuff in the backyard here, so we don't need to spend too much time on international news, really. But yeah, we're just going to go through the Twitter feed today. We're going to have a little bit of fun. I'm feeling good. I had a good day. we're still doing strong, whatever we were doing before, eating once a day. Mad. And, man, feeling like crazy lucid. Like people that are on carnivore get this like look in their eyes. Well, when I first became a Christian and I became a Calvinist, I went into this cage stage, right? And I think I'm kind of right there in the cage stage with the whole carnivore thing. It's like, right? Aren't we there? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel great. I feel great. Now, 174 pounds. Somebody hit me 174 and a half pounds. I didn't get involved to lose weight, but I'm down from my high school weight of 181. And so I'm kind of going, all right, I'm 60, what's this weight thing? So I'm going to start exercising, working out. And I got this really cool, what is that? What's it called? The Chuck Norris thing, that incline Jimmy thing. Yeah, anyway, it's one of the most awesome pieces of equipment we've ever had. We used it for a while, and then I got away from it. But it is a very, very cool piece of equipment because it doesn't take up a lot of room, and you can do like almost any exercise on it. And there's no weights to drop on your feet, and the cables, they don't fray. It just holds up good. The only thing is I got to keep a cardboard over it because the cats want to, like, tear that shit up. So anyway, I'm excited. See, the thing is, exercise. Like, I don't know if anybody's ever tried to work out, but, you got to go, I'm going to go work out. But the strange thing is when you correct your diet, all of a sudden you want to work out. It's like all of a sudden it's like, damn, I got this energy, right? I need to like do something with it, right? And the emotional regulation is very good as well. Just to give you this a little update. This is the carnivore corner right today. The level of sharpness is very good. The mind is going. Had some frustrating things today. Had to deal with a person today that wow. I just it was a difficult customer with an audiobook that wasn't happy and apparently heard something in my voice and in my mouth and my saliva clicks or whatever. But she heard something that I could like physically not hear. Now, I'm not saying they weren't there or whatever, but I've never had to make this many corrections in my life. And it was very, very frustrating. We went back and forth, zillion emails. And let's just put it this way, okay? When there's certain kind of women I don't get along with. And if they have more testosterone or balls larger than me, we're not going to get along so good. And so I sensed that energy early on, right? And then finally my wife just got involved today after the, 18th round. This lady wrote back and said, well, I still got your damn problems, And she's like, get the hell out of the way. She like did this fucking roller derby move on me, and she starts, gets on there and like, well, anyway, we walked out with half the damn money. And you know what? I'm happy. I was happy to get rid of the lady, okay? And just move on with my life. And we got our problem solved. And went through all this frustration, man. Didn't smoke, didn't drink, okay, and didn't eat bad, okay? And I found that I got frustrated. I got like, at times when, we were going back and forth, but like it was like surface level. It didn't get down into my gut. I didn't feel like filled with toxic chemicals like I was so pissed. You understand what I mean? And I think that has a direct result to do with the diet, right? So, yeah, nothing but good things to say so far. Nothing but good things to say so far. So I hope that, anybody that's watching, that I've encouraged you to think about doing this because, wow. I mean, like right now, tonight, we're probably not going to get this show up. The internet, we're still down on the internet, and we're hustling to get some things done, and it'll probably get uploaded tomorrow. But yeah, it's 8:37 at night I'm doing this show. And normally by now I'm tired, right? Because I've been working all day. I've been reading or doing whatever. And today I didn't get nearly as much work done as I should have because I was dealing with, but that in and of itself is work in and of itself anyway, right? So that should have worn me out, should have made me tired. And so, yeah, the energy level is really fantastic. So, yeah, if you're looking for more energy, I can't say nothing but good things about this diet. So, all right, so let's get through the news real quick and look at some things. And today, I want to do that. I want to keep it light, okay? Just sort of dance through the Twitter feed a little bit and talk about some things that are going on. Excuse me, hang on one second. Mouth a little bit dry. So, yeah, anybody that's ever done any gaming, right, will really appreciate this, right? I just love this, man. Plus 10 holy damage on all the weapons. I mean, I'm not quite sure what's going on here because it actually looks like there's Bubba's in the background, right? And these all look like more like hunting rifles than they do weapons of warfare. And the guy's smiling. I don't know what's going on here, but I just thought it was a cute picture, right? I think that was pretty funny. So let's just gently move up. I thought that this was particularly interesting. There's a woman that we like. I don't know what this lady's name is, but she talks about us, the generation that I grew up in, right? We're the last of the feral generation, right? We were the one where our parents chucked us outside the damn summer, and the summer vacation wasn't from like June 27th to like July 26th, okay? It was like we got the whole damn summer off, right? Unless we had too many snow days. And yeah, they threw us out in the damn morning and said, come back when it's time to eat. Before the lights come on and dark, okay? And we're just gone all day long. And there were no pagers and there were no cell phones. Okay, we had landlines we had to call on. If you called from Bobby's house, to say, hey, can I sleep over? When it was already past dark, you hadn't been home yet. And you're like, I better call my damn parents. Yeah, well, this instrument of torture here, okay, is why we're such tough bastards, right? We're way tougher than you millennial sons of bitches. This is called a merry-go-round, and that thing in the back there, right, is the hot slide from hell that will, like, literally take skin off the back of your thighs if you're in shorts, okay, if you try and slide down that son of a bitch. Okay, not to mention getting on that rusty son of a bitch when your friend, okay, and you're like, you do stupid shit, right, when you're 12, 13, 14, like go out and, smoke marijuana in the park, not me or anything, but, I knew kids that did it. And then you get on there and then your friend would just like ram that son of a bitch up going about as fast as it could get that son of a bitch going. Until you eventually lost, because you're trying to clamber toward the center, right? And then what happens is you start pulling G's, and eventually the blood starts to leave your fucking brain, and you pass out and you fly off. and your friend is laughing his ass off, okay? Now, if you remember what I'm talking about, this is the part where I want you to comment below and go, oh, I know exactly what the hell you're talking about, right? And like and subscribe and share while you're down there, right? But you know what I'm talking about. That's what made us tough, right? Man, I came home. I can't tell you how many nails I lost. Shit. I lived in a new development. We moved from like the older part of Cleveland out to a new development where all the houses were new and everything. So they were still putting in new houses. We used to play on the construction lots, and they would have these big old mud pits because we had basements up in Ohio where we were at. And they dig the basement, and it would rain, and it'd be full of mud down there and everything. We'd walking around with big old shit, throwing rocks and everything in there. And one day I just fell down, and up went the cinder block. I went down, and my hands hit the ground, and that cinder block just went, dish, and the nail came up, and I went, oh, man. So, that's the way we were feral, right? But this kind of shit right here, yeah, this stuff right here, this made us tougher. Did it not make us tougher? It did. Ah, man, I tell you, monkey bars too, man. Have you never been on a good set of monkey bars, right? Okay, what else we got going on? Isn't this cute? Yeah, that's very cute. And, with the sighting of lizard people on planes lately, people that aren't real, just reach out and hug a lizard, Even lizards need love, right? Don't they? I think so. So what else we got going on? Yeah, okay, we talked about her. Now, this is cute as heck. This is really beautiful. I thought I'd bring you this. This is neat. His father designed shoes to give his paralyzed daughter the sensation of walking. Isn't that the cutest shit? Look how happy she is. Isn't that neat? That is really, really cool. I like that a lot. Yep. So what else we got going on here?
And that was a tip-off to me. I mean, I had no thought in my head as I watched this happen on television and in the subsequent weeks that U.S. law enforcement or military agencies had anything to do with it. That never crossed my mind. I never thought that it was a false flag or anything like that. I'm not a conspiracist by temperament. I never thought that. And then I interviewed the chief of the Capitol Police, Stephen Sund, in an interview that was never aired on Fox, by the way. I was fired before it could air. I'm going to interview him again. But Stephen Sund was the totally non-political.
Now, and then he also said in this interview he has no idea why he was fired. But he just explained to me why he was fired. That episode, these certain episodes about January 6th, he had all the footage. He wasn't allowed to air those because they're counter the narrative, right? That January 6th was indeed an insurrection. Lamest ass insurrection I've ever seen.
Worked for Nancy Pelosi. I mean, this was not some right-wing activist. He was the chief of the Capitol Police on January 6th. And he said, oh, yeah. That crowd was filled with federal agents. What? Yes. Well, he would know, of course, because he was in charge of security at the site. So the more time has passed, now it's been
filled with federal agents, people. Filled. And I'm telling you, okay, it's not I'm tired of being told that I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I want you to quit being shamed into a corner when people go, oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist. Fuck you. Every single thing we ever believed was true. I mean, beyond the far out crazy reaching shit. But even now we find out they're torturing kids and sucking them dry and getting off on it. All this shit we thought was a conspiracy. Don't ever be ashamed, right? And this is him. This is Tucker, right, with this cognitive dissonance going, I never thought that our government would set us up the way it did, but yet it did. Damn straight. And that's a big shock, that is. The cognitive dissonance is very rough. Okay, a break. I love this. This is a picture that my wife found, and she retweeted this because she knows I love the original Star Trek. And in particular, I love Leonard Nimoy. Oh, my favorite character on Star Trek. Right just behind Captain Kirk. But yeah, my favorite was Spock. So this is really cool. I don't know what kind of car he's in front of. Some Buick, I don't know, man. It could have been a Buick dealership, but it doesn't have to be a Buick. I don't know. But it's just a really cool picture. I thought that was really cool. Thank you, my love. Appreciate that. So that was fun. All right, what else? Okay, DeSantis is being a dick. The DeSantis campaign, they're just like being not nice. And Tim Pool, apparently they used some footage, right? That Tim Pool, they pissed him off for the second time. And Tim Pool has a lot of followers. I don't know if you follow Tim Pool. We like to watch him. But I tell you, he pissed him off for the second time. And, man, DeSantis is I've never seen a campaign go down in flames just as quickly as his. His level of charisma is just, like, completely non-existent. So just a very, very strange scenario. And to tell you the truth, excuse me. It is a shame because he was so promising, and he would have been the 2028 president. He should have just let Donald Trump have his second term, and then he would have made him king. And DeSantis could have had his 2 terms, and then Trump Jr. could have come behind him, right? But no. He had to say and come and demand and say, I want my inheritance early, right? And any of you that know the Bible understand this biblical story, right? Then I'm going to add on this because we're talking about the diet. It's a good place. It's a fun place to end. Since we're talking about the diet, right? I'll just do this. Yeah. In 2 months on Herbalife, Juan has lost $200. And he probably still, his stomach probably gurgles and he probably still farts and has gas, right? So, yeah, I can't, again, recommend more this carnivore thing, or at least as minimalistic as you can go, right? Keto's fine. I mean, we're going to add some things back into our diet, but it's the ultimate elimination diet. And I remember thinking to myself, when we were playing around with different diets, and we did the caveman diet, and we did the this diet and the that diet, and we were grazing and just whatever. And but eventually I was sitting there one day and doing something, and I'll never forget. It hit me. I said, "Wow, why don't we just go with a carnivore? Because otherwise, I mean, it's the ultimate elimination diet, right? Otherwise, when you start backing up from, I don't know, 150 food items or 100 different food items, and you back off on 10, well, and then in keeping track of all of them, I mean, which one is the only thing that made sense to me was take them all away for a little while, let your body reset, and then start to introduce them one at a time. And if you introduce one and your body goes, don't like it, and you wake up the next day and you don't feel good, you go, all right, well, I don't think I want to do that anymore. Like, for example, about a week ago, and then I guess I'll probably end on this. About a week ago, we went out and we binged on stuff. Not on alcohol, not on cigarettes, not on anything, but I pretty much ate whatever I wanted to. So I think I started out with like a Monster energy drink. And then, I don't know, I think I got some peanut M&Ms, and I'm pretty sure I got like an apple pie and a couple of Boston cream donuts, right? And the whole theory is cram it all in one damn day at the same time, because your body is going to get kicked out of the ketosis that you're in anyway, and the fat burning and the autophagy. It's going to kind of start to shut down a little bit. You're going to dump some insulin, whatever. But you might as well throw that banana split and the ice cream and just eat the shit out of all of it, because you've wrecked it for one day anyway. And your body can only process so many calories at once anyway, and you'll pass them. And so eat, right? Eat. Have a splurge day and treat it just like a recreational drug. And I had this picture of a recreational, consider these, when you start to look at a pile of these things and you look at them and go, oh yeah, we do those on very rare occasions. We don't keep that in the home, right? And that's what I would suggest to you. Man, just go and buy nothing but meat and just put it in the freezer. And then it's like you got no choice. And usually by the time it comes to, and pick your meal time at a time, it's just you wouldn't want to go out to buy anything else, right? And it's a pain in the ass. And that's what you'll do, is you'll eat that for a while. And I tell you, it won't be long until the cravings go. And you may experience for some short period of time some issues as your body switches over to using fat stores and using fat to burn instead, and starts using the ketones for fuel as the sugar and the carbohydrates. And you may experience a little runniness. So just be aware of that. But it doesn't last forever. It doesn't last long. And then eventually what happens is, if you've ever had any problems going, that kind of all of that goes away, because you don't go much and you really don't have to worry about it. And when you do, it's just like, so enough of that. That's euphemized enough, but it's there, but it's not unpleasant. So highly recommend it. I'll keep you updated, and I'll keep you updated on what's going on in the world. I'm really glad you joined me for yet another show. I am True Slinger, and I am once again out of here.